you might wondering why I've changed a certain point of view of my camera and why am I at a different location. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I got these big, I'm doing another unboxing video on a sword, but now I need to discuss a few things before, before we start opening, because this is going to be a 1 minute, I need to pass the 1 minute thing, so I would be in the clean. First of all, this is for educational purposes only. Today we're comparing a sword from here, from a sword from the United States, so we're comparing an actual katana. The second one of all is, please be careful with all the stuff here, and also, be careful with ordering stuff. So so I think we're almost past to the actual context, because here's the almost a few more seconds later. The third reason is, last time I made this, I got strike. Yeah, thanks a lot, YouTube. My first ever strike. I got a strike, I guess, or warning. I'm not to do this. I don't know why. Maybe it was, I don't know. I can't edit a video. But it was something about I just started saying swear or something around like 3 or 6 seconds in the video, and I immediately got flagged. And that's not fair. And to me, it does kind of feel like I could have made that video, but I couldn't. Maybe if I open a Patreon, I'll probably show you what the video is. I think I still have it on my drive. But anyways, let's start the video. Oh, shoot! I think I didn't. So I unboxed everything. I think I paused the video before actually. Okay. Let me show you first. The beginning. I just paused the whole freaking video of the unboxing. Okay, for anyone who's wondering, this is the unboxing. I can't believe I did that. Wrapping here. Now let's start from the beginning. This is the stand. Whoops. And I'm supposed to put nails in here, I guess. But the funny thing is, I kind of don't need nails because you're not supposed to use nails. It's usually cut from here, and you put the inside here, I guess. But I guess you didn't do it. All right. Oh well. Now let's show you the saya. Here is the saya. Alright, there's a really thick saya here. Now I got one complaint here when I was opening the box. The kurigata. This is the kurigata. It was broken. Yikes. But anyways, here's the clan of Sakai symbol, and the inside of the saya is a bit sharply made. It could use some extra painting here. Don't worry, I don't know to do that. The Sageo knot is a shoestring Sageo knot. Don't worry, makes sense. A cheap sword. So expensive swords in Indonesia, or cost 1 million juta or more. That's equivalent of almost $100. Yeah, it's crazy, right? Almost $100 for a sword. It's crazy. I think I'm just gonna glue this later. Don't worry, it's not a big deal. But really solid scabbard. I don't know what wood is made out of. Here's the blade. Behold, the sword of Sakai. Now here's the thing. The biggest complaint of all about this sword. It's very wiggly. Yikes. And I don't know if this is steel, but I'm pretty sure the reason why is because this is 3 centimeters thick. 3 millimeters thick. Usually a katana is equivalent to, for example, this is 5 millimeters thick, which is this is only like 3 millimeters thick. It's crazy that this thing is really light and 3 millimeters thick. But however, this is also 3 millimeters. I think this is less or more 3 millimeters thick, and this is not even flimsy, winsy like that thing. But there's a good reason for that. But anyways, let's put this. The blade is wrapped in this thing. I don't know, but there is habaki, but no seppa. So let's hold this. But I'm so excited to have this sword. Ooh, sword of clan Sakai. Now, let's see the Tsukamaki wrap. There's some weird, it's a wood here. Okay, there's some wood here for some reason, I don't know. But they kind of almost did the last part of the Tsukamaki wrap, which is okay to me. Now the habaki. Now the habaki, I can't show too much. The habaki is a okay habaki. It's a pretty small habaki, no problem. And the suba, here's the suba. You got the lightnings and everything. It's just painted in there, but I can be okay with that, no problem. It is a tight. Oh, it's actually really, really tight. I can actually nudge this and I won't feel. And it's not even ray skin. This is synthetic crocodile skin. Don't worry, it's not real crocodile skin. And the habak and the kashira. This was the fuchi. This is the kashira. It's really solid. Okay, no decorations whatsoever, but okay. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, I don't know which one I paused this before. Okay, I'm pretty sure I'm confused which part I paused. But anyway, here's the sword. It's really good for the everything. Okay, let's go to my place because I can't see when I pause or click it. We're transitioning to my location, right? Okay, I don't know what transition was good or not, but anyways, here it is, the sword of Clan Sakai. Pretty cool. Okay, so let's give an overall review of this sword. The unboxing is done. Now for the review part, we're gonna be comparing it with my katana I made and my tachi I made. Don't worry, this is not a comparison video. I just want to make a video about the sword of Sakai. So let's start from the beginning. It's pretty solid, pretty thick. The handle too. This is also the thickest my handle, I guess. Also the saya. Now let's look with the saya. It's supposed to be a cloud, but it turns out to be an ocean. Yeah, same thing, right? Potato potato. It's really smooth. It's really good, solid wood oak. Now here's one of my first complaints. The sageo knot. The sageo is a cheap shoestring sageo, which makes sense. Real sageo is expensive, and this is actually a cheap quality katana. I don't know for sure if there's the expensive one. The expensive ones, like I said, is made from like spring steel, almost a million juta, which is like almost more than $100. I guess $100. Now here's another problem: the kurigata. Yes, the kurigata lost its glue. Don't worry, I think I'm just gonna glue it back. It's not a big problem. I won't complain to the person. And we got the Clan Sakai symbol. It's a pretty solid symbol. I can't reach it out there, but it's a good symbol. Now here's the suba. Yeah, I don't think anyone can see that, but it's just a gold painted there with the back. Now here's the suka. It's really thick, and it's okay with it. The fuchi is a regular fuchi, I guess, and I'm impressed with the itomaki wrapping. It's really tight. Like I could try to do my best pushing this off. I don't know if they glued or not, but they did a good job, I guess. The inside is definitely not ray skin because ray skin is expensive. I think this is a cheap sword. Ray skin. It's this synthetic crocodile skin, but even though it is a hard thing to budge, which is almost crazy because real katanas tend to have really thick sageo knots. And really, tight sageo. Itomaki knots. Unlike cheap swords, you can easily just move them apart. They also went from the kashira with the traditional tie. It's pretty cool. That's pretty great. I'm impressed that they can actually do it. And this is the finishing part where they cut it. That's pretty cool. That's amazing. Now let's get to the blade. Obviously I can't show the blade on YouTube, but I'm gonna show you a partial of it. So this is the blade, and it has the artificial hamon line, and it's oiled and wrapped in this thing. And here is the habaki. It's a small habaki. It's the same habaki I had, but this thing also doesn't have a seppa. which is really a shame. But let me open this blade. Let me open the blade for you in a different point of view so YouTube doesn't flag me. Please don't flag me, YouTube. This is for educational purposes only. Now here it is. The Jin Sakai sword. Now here's the most baffling thing about this sword. It's really flimsy. It's flimsy. Because if you look closer, this is the back part. The thickness of this is 3 centimeters wide. Now, I understand that katanas usually have a thicker 5 to 7 millimeter thickness. For example, this one, I'm showing you the back. This thing has the ibaki and a black seppa. This is my training katana. This thing has a 5 millimeter thickness, which I understand. I didn't order a 5 millimeter thick sword. That's partially my fault. But it's just weird and flimsy. Because comparing to my Tachi is a thinner version. You know, the thinner version. This is 3 centimeters thick, I guess, and this one doesn't flim. So if I pull it out for a second, it doesn't flims that much, and I think I understand why. So an original katana, they have the fuchi. I mean, they have the makugi pins, and when you open this, it shows the tang of the katana, which has this hole, which is why they can assemble. So if you try to put it back, and put back the makugi, this is an education, okay, YouTube, educational. Don't flag me for this. So yeah, and you go back and it doesn't rattle anymore. When it's this does not have it. I think they must have glued it inside. I think it said they had a tang, one pin. I don't know where the pin is, but it's only one tang. It's supposed to be tang inside here with a makugi hole. This thing has no makugi holes, but however, they kind of just glued inside, I guess. So yeah, that's pretty much it about the glue. They must have glued the tang inside, which is also having to experience the same thing before with my other cheap sword, I guess. Now I can't explain to you what's in here with the habaki. I mean the mune. It's a simple bend mune, which is also a regular regular kasaki, and oh yeah, it has just been sharpened. This is a machine sharpened sword, I guess. Now let's see the ridge line here, the blood groove line. The bohi has a simple bohi. Yeah, I haven't opened this up yet because I just don't want to yet. The bohi is pretty thin. It's a okay bohi, and there's a hamon line here with the artificial hamon line. If you guys can't see it, but it's right there. Now it said they sharpened it before they sent it to me, so I guess we'll have to test sharpness now. Okay, from already swinging it, I can hear a whooshing sound, which is good. That means the edge alignment, either my edge alignment is good, or probably because the tip is very thin. But this thing is really flimsy, man. This is like a freaking long sword. But I guess it's also nimbled, I guess. We're gonna check the length now. Now for the length of the suka, the whole suka, let me see. Ooh, almost 29 and a half. I guess with the, from all the way to the suba, from here to all the way to the suba, to the yokote, all the way from to the kashira, it's about 30 centimeters. Now let's check the blade out. I'm not gonna show you the blade. That's 50, hold on. 67.8 centimeters, so it's almost 100 meters, I guess, which is fine, I guess. I mean, Japanese people were short. So what about the saya? Let's count the saya. I'm pretty sure it has an extra few centimeters, 50. Don't just do. Ooh, 50. Let me see. Ooh, almost 69.9 centimeters, which is okay. I guess it can't be one full of 1 meter, but it's almost as sharp as long as my swords. So yeah, that's it. The sword of Sakai here. We're not gonna do a sharpness test, but let's start I'm gonna start comparing it with my swords. So let's judge it with the thinnest sword. So the side is super bigger. This thing has a thin tsuba, which is this one is really thick, which I appreciated it. And yeah, this thing is really thick. However, it's really good. Oh, but there's no Manuki ornaments. It's a shame. But it's just such a clean build from the eyes, and the habaki does fits, which I'm glad for that. There's a distance between habaki and soba. When it gradually breaks at some point, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna do the usual thing, where I'm going to change the tang and I'm going to drill a hole into it so it can be an actual katana. Or even better, I'm gonna make a better scabbard, and then I'm gonna weld a piece of metal to the if it's a partial tang, I can weld a better nakago, so it becomes a better nakago. For example, like I said in the video, before, this nakago was in the older sword, the cheapest sword I can get. So my plan is to weld something more around here to make a better nakago. Alright, that's it. That's it for today's, guys. This is the sword of Jin Sakai. We're gonna do test cutting later with all the other swords I have, like for this example, and for like this. This is the actual training katana I have. So I guess you should compare from this to his. It's crazy. But anyways, this does feel better. It is still thin and flimsy. However, it's a thing I bought, and I could say this is a pretty okay sword I could get. We're gonna do a test cutting later. But anyways, that's about it, you guys, for this unboxing video. I hope this video gets uploaded really good and no problems with it. So anyways, that's about it for my Jin Sakai sword unboxing video. See ya.